for joining me for today's story. And I don't know if you know Fancy Nancy, but she's one of my favorites. And Fancy Nancy is written by Jane O'Connor and illustrated by Robin Price Glaser. And this one is called Fancy Nancy Splendiferous Christmas. Look at her in her candy cane stocking and her Christmas tree hair, and there's a tiara on the A of her name, and fancy shoes with bells and bows. Goodness, do you have an outfit like that? It's pretty fancy. Fancy Nancy. Our house never looks fancy, except, and does your house look fancy yet? Mine is starting to. Except, ta-da, at Christmas time. Oh my goodness, look at all the things they have at their house. Do you see the bow making the house look like a present? Do you see the wreath on the door? Do you see the people hanging lights? Do you see candy canes acting like a fence walking up to the doorway? Do you see the fancy snowman wearing clothing? Do you see the mailbox all decorated? Oh my goodness, there's so many things to find. I see stars, all sorts of things. I see garlands. What's on the outside of your house? What would it look like if you drew it? All right. I love Christmas so much. It is important to find a tree with a wonderful aroma. That's a fancy word for smell. And they went to Bruce's Spruces. Spruce is a kind of tree that we turn into a Christmas tree. I think bigger is always better. But my dad says we must compromise. That means we end up with the tree that my mom wants. Is that how it is at your house? My husband says that's how it is at our house. On Christmas Eve, we get out the ornaments. Some were Grandpa's when he was a little boy. These are heirlooms, my mom says. That's fancy for things that are old and valuable. Here is our tree topper. Isn't it just gorgeous? I bought it last summer with all my birthday money. It is never too early to prepare for Christmas. And there it is, and it says, it spins, it flashes, it changes colors, hours of delight for the whole family, and it looks like a little princess inside a snow globe. That's a pretty fancy Christmas topper. We always wait for Grandpa to decorate the tree. He'll be here very soon. And while we wait, we bake Christmas cookies. Have you made any Christmas cookies yet? I love baking Christmas cookies. My sister helps with the sprinkles. Delectable. That's fancy for yummy. Guess which one I decorated? You think it's this one? I finished wrapping all the presents. This quilt is for Maribel. Put lace on anything and voila, it's fancy. I also made a tiny Christmas card for her. It's for her dolls. Next we go caroling, which is fancy for singing Christmas songs. And there she is singing, "Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la." Back at home, still no Grandpa. So we plead with our parents. Pleading is like begging, only fancier. Please, please, pretty please, can we just put up the tree topper now? Ooh la la! Everything it says on the box is true. It spins, it flashes on and off and changes color. Look. My dad says that Grandpa called. He'll be here any minute. We wait and wait and wait some more. How can a minute take so long? Oh, Frenchie is not as patient as I am. And she's got her clock, and the dog is watching her, and she just can't stand it anymore. Waiting is hard, isn't it? So I unwrap one of her presents, a tug toy. Frenchie is strong, but I am stronger. I pull hard. Oops! The tree sways. Oh no, look out below. I think Frenchie let go of the toy, and then Nancy went flying backwards into the tree, and uh-oh, the tree topper came loose. Oh no, this doesn't look good. I suspect there's going to be a problem. The tree topper smashes to pieces. I am devastated, which is upset. Only a zillion times worse. And just then, Grandpa arrives, and I tell him what happened. Oh my goodness. When life gives you cracked eggs, make eggnog, he says. What does that mean, I ask? It means you improvise. That's a fancy word for using whatever's around to make something. We make a new tree topper with glitter and pom-poms and ribbons. Grandpa says one day you will have your own family and you will tell them how we made this together. Oh, it's going to be an heirloom, I explained to my sister. And look at how fancy what she made. Decorating the tree is so much fun. There's no such thing as too much tinsel. I keep telling everyone. And they're singing over here, and they're decorating, and people are visiting, and the dog is pulling on things. Everyone's having fun. There's the cookies for Santa. Only one word describes how magnificent, joyous, and sparkly Christmas morning is. Splendiferous. I hope you enjoyed Fancy Nancy, and now you know why it's called the Splendiferous Christmas. Again, that's written by Jane O'Connor. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. Keep smiling. Have a candy cane. Keep breathing, and have a great day. Bye, everyone.